Huge news, man, for the Tennessee Volunteers, man. Boo Carter is not being dismissed from the team, although he has missed, obviously, several team workouts. He is not being dismissed. Obviously, we heard he's been in California. There's been multiple reports about that. But this is good for the Tennessee program. And the reason I say that is because you don't need two of these situations back-to-back, right? You don't need the Nico Amaliava situation and then probably one of your best defensive backs outside of Jermod McCoy and obviously Boo Carter having this situation as well and potentially having to leave the team. That's just not a good look, right? And I'm going to be real with y'all. I believe in Coach Heupel, right? I like what he's doing. And I said it yesterday, like, I feel like Tennessee slept on, right? Because everybody thinks this is going to be the worst season for them. But this just goes to show about the coaching staff, him, his leaders, Miles Kitselman, all those guys he obviously brought with him down to SEC Media Days, right? The leadership being able to get through this situation. Because they definitely could have moved on. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know all the internal details. I'm not going to act like I do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, credit the leadership, credit the staff for being able to work through just the different things, the nuances, and being able to resolve the situation without having to have Boo Carter leave. And he addressed it here, right? He says, obviously, he's on the football team. There's some things he's going to have to work through. And much respect to Coach, right? Because Coach saying, okay, there has been issues. There's things that we're not for, but he's going to have to prove to us and show us that he can maneuver through those things in order to come back, obviously, to the team, right? He's already on the team, but there's things that he's going to have to do and show. And Boo Carter was a stud last year, y'all. Like, we all know that. We all know what that guy means to the Vols and what he means to the team, right? We know what he meant to the return game, right? Setting up big plays for them, obviously for the offense, allowing them to go and march down the field, right? We know defensively, you know, he took big steps forward towards the end of the season, got better and better, had a season high. I think close to 10-plus tackles in the game. Like, Boo Carter has so much potential, and you got to obviously get all of it out of him, man. So credit to, again, Coach Heupel and the staff for resolving this situation. And it has to be almost like a Tennessee fan, just a weight lifted off your shoulders, because you didn't want this in back-to-back, right? You had to deal with this in the spring. You don't want to be dealing with this with the fall and fall camp, obviously, being here now for Tennessee, right? You want to go to practice, get the things through, do what you need to do, build the chemistry, and get ready for the season. So, yeah, y'all, that's my thoughts, man. Obviously, great news for Tennessee. You know, Boo Carter comes back, like I said, goes through everything he needs to go through. Obviously, the film, the extra reps, whatever he needs to do to prove, you know what I'm saying, that he's good to go, man. That's ultimately what you want to see, man. But great news, obviously, for Tennessee. They should be good moving forward, man. And it's a big year because they're going to be slept on, right? A lot of people are saying Tennessee is not going to have a good year, right? They think it was a fluke, obviously, them losing Nico. They don't think Joey Aguilar or McIntyre or Merklinger can come in there and deliver and do what they need to do. Now, defensively, they're going to be loaded, y'all. All right, we talked about Joseph. We talked about Boo. We talked about, obviously, Jermod McCoy. They got guys all over that defense. Linebacking core is elite as well. All they need is the offense to put up points. Last year, 35.7 points per game. All it needs is the offense. They ain't got to even put up that much. If the offense put up about 25, 30, I think Tennessee will win a lot of games. But that's my thoughts, man. Tennessee resolves the Boo Carter situation, and he will be coming back to the Vols. Great news, obviously, in Knoxville.